Good morning, YouTube. So I did a reading earlier this morning on the reevaluation of currency, and I put that both on, that seemed safe enough. I put the entire thing up on YouTube and up on the Rumble channel. And on the Rumble channel, somebody had mentioned the two videos that came out last night. Two different people reported on and showed documents that were released that showed the national debt being taken care of, having been paid in full. It's one of the channels that information came out on. I'm not going to say the name here because YouTube would get pissed. And the other one, I think I'm safe in saying it was Brad Barton. So anyway, between those two channels, a big drop of information got out last night. And because of the reading that we got, saying, be very discerning because there's a lot of fake news, fake information going on. This person asked me to read on those documents to see if they're accurate, if it's real, if that's valid, if that's true, if they're authentic, right? So I did. I did a reading on these documents. I'm putting the full reading on the Rumble channel because I know that YouTube is part of the problem, and they may not want this. I would probably get in trouble for it over here. So I'm going to give you a watered down version, and I'm going to put the link in the description so that you can get the whole reading. But what I got on the documents that were shown last night on these two people's channels that show the national debt having been taken care of in length. I mean, I can't remember how many pages, but it's a lot. It's a lot of pages, and it's a lot of information. It's a boatload of information. The energy driving the reading is that, yes, it's true. It's wish fulfillment. It's been put in limbo. This information has come out to enlighten people. And people have worked hard for this, okay? Because with 4, that's the work to create the balance. And this is definitely creating balance, paying off the national debt, okay? So, yes, those documents are authentic. Things have been in limbo, but this news that we're getting right now is meant to enlighten us, and people have worked hard to create this balance, so we should be celebrating, okay? Those documents are real. They were worked on. They were hard. They were worked on hard. The piece left to go is the tower moment, and we got that this morning, okay? So we're going to experience a tower moment. All right, so across from this work that we saw, the documents being authentic, it's meant to go out fast, and it's meant to hit the community. So if you've watched these, go ahead and share them. They want this news out there. There's a piece to the story here that I'm not going to give you. That's on Rumble. That's uploading right now. It's actually processing right now. Okay, but this is a piece of the story that I'm not going to say this on YouTube. I asked if I got this correct, and I asked if I got this correct, and I got the star, which is 17, and I don't think that's any coincidence that I got that telling me yes. I asked for more of a story over here, and I did get that our alliance, because the Emperor can stand for my alliance, and considering the reading, that's who they're talking about. The alliance is bringing justice and a brand new journey. And listen, when this Ace of Cups is represented, you've got to add love to that, okay? Because the Ace of Cups is an incredibly loving energy. So these people here are bringing justice to start this very loving and caring journey. And we often get the sharing and caring card whenever we talk about this type of stuff. It's done with love and high intentions, okay? So the alliance, and again, with the Queen of Cups, she's a very loving energy. She's very nurturing. Okay, very loving when she's set up right. When she's not, she's a cold bitch, but that's another story. So the alliance with this love and energy is manifesting a very high frequency. Have some faith. This is high frequency. Have a lot of faith here. Judgment is coming in to save us people who have been getting screwed by these systems for a long time. They've worked hard on this. There's been a lot of work that's gone into this to embark us on this new journey. So I asked if I got that message right, and over here I got the 3, which means I saw it right. I looked out and I saw it right. But with that, there's always a chance of there being more. So I asked, I went ahead and laid more cards because I just knew that there was more. When you guys start doing this all the time, you just know, your intuition knows, right? You guys will get it the more you do it. So anyways, yes, I'd seen it right, but I knew there was more. So the world over should be celebrating that this stuff has come up from the surface. Okay, so these documents coming up from the surface, the world over should be celebrating. This is a big deal. So I asked if I was done, if I had completed the message, and I got yes, I can be finished, right? With that moon, yes. Higher Arcana, yes, and a finishing of things. But then I got to thinking, honestly, with this King of Cups, and the world over should be celebrating that this has risen up from the surface, right? And it's getting out there to the communities. I got to thinking, are these documents part of disclosure? And I asked, and I got yes, the Lovers. So then I got to thinking even more, because remember, we got that tower moment this morning. We have to go through this tower moment to break those chains that bind. And all of this work has been done. The last little piece is going to create the tower, right? So I said, are these documents being released part of what's going to create that tower moment? And I got the Magician, so I got yes. So there is a whole piece to this story that makes a lot of sense. And so it really makes a lot of sense. And it makes a lot of sense as to what we've been seeing over the last, for a long time, but especially since Trump took office, right? So, and I shouldn't have said his name, honestly, right now on YouTube. But anyways, that's just the once. So if you want that piece to the puzzle, because that kind of makes sense for us, you can just follow the link over. But I know some of you can't go to Rumble, and I didn't want anyone to miss out on the gist of that message. But yeah, those documents are real, and they want those documents moving out fast to the communities. This is part of what's going to create that shift, that big tower moment that we're looking for. So that work is legitimate, and there's still that last piece to do. And that last piece to do would be actually implementing it to the public, right? So that we all know about it. It's part of the shift. It's part of that tower moment. Yes. So anyways, I hope that you guys found a little value in this. Sorry that I'm not going to give you that piece of the story, but I don't dare to. Anyway, know that I'm sending you guys a lot of love and a lot of blessings. And I'm going to put the link in the description so that you can follow this over to the Rumble channel and get the full reading. All right, you guys, lots of love. Don't worry, be happy, okay? All right, lots of love and many blessings. Take care.